Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides, and I have one hell of a street beast right here. This is a 2016 Dodge Hellcat. Now you might be saying, what's up with the Hellcat? Who cares? Is it obsolete now that there's a Dodge Demon with over 840 horsepower? I find that this is probably going to be one of the best buys as the years start clicking by. The reason why is that because of the Dodge Demon and all the excitement around that, there's plenty of Hellcats sitting around that are pre-owned, that have very low mileage, that you could pick up at a big savings. Because remember, when these Hellcats came on the market, just like the Dodge Demons, people were paying a premium on top. But anyways, let's take a look at this Dodge Demon now. Dodge Hellcat, excuse me. I'm excited about the Demon too, so I'm really looking forward to that coming out. I will be bringing it to you very shortly, so stay tuned on Raiti's Rides. But anyways, remember, the Hellcat, the Demon, it's all based off the Dodge Challenger. If you don't know anything about the Challenger, Challenger's been around since 1970. The original Challenger during those muscle car heydays went from 1970 to 1973, and because of the damn EPA and that oil embargo, these cars, there was no reason to sell them anymore because they drank so much fuel. In the 80s, they had the Dodge Challenger name back, but it was really nothing to write home about. Now, fast forward to the 21st century, this 2016 Dodge Challenger Hellcat really brings the business. It brings back that old traditional muscle car performance and heritage with a lot of the amenities that we expect today in the 21st century. So let's go ahead and obviously start at the front of this car. I've done reviews on Mustangs, I've done reviews on Camaros. I think when it comes to the retro look, nobody does it better than Dodge. This car really has the look, the essence of those original Challenge. And you can see here in the front. Now, if you're noticing, we do have four headlights. One thing I want to point out that's really cool, if you never noticed, this headlight is actually an air ram scoop. So it's actually hollowed out in the center, and you can see the air goes directly into that engine. Remember, nothing to laugh about. If you're saying, this thing is nothing like a Dodge Demon, guys, 707 horsepower. Come on. Let's think about that for a second. So I really, really like the front grille area. I like the way that Dodge, this black area, you look at a picture of an old 1973 Challenger. That's what they look like. Now, if you're wondering what's up with SRT, that's the Special Vehicle Operations Team of Dodge. So they're the ones that did the original Vipers. They're the ones that do all the high performance racing stuff. And that's why that is there. I really love the front lip here. It's got enough thickness to it to where you're not going to hit every parking block every time you go to park this thing. I love the color. This metallic gray color really pops in the sun. I hope that you could pick this up on your computer screen or your phone or whatever you're watching Raiti's Rides on, and I appreciate you for watching. My favorite part, though, of this car is going to be this hood. I love what Dodge did with the central ram air scoops. If you're wondering what are these two over here, these are heat extractors. Obviously, 707 horsepower, a lot of heat. We got to get that heat out from underneath the engine. And stay tuned. In just a few seconds, you're going to see the heart of this beast, that supercharged 707 horsepower V8. Let's go ahead and check out the side. The retro styling, these lines are dead on. Now, the problem is with this is that the Challenger is larger than a Mustang. It is way larger than the new Camaros. But if you want that muscle car look, it doesn't get any better than this car. Check out these wheels. These are one of my favorites. I love the flat black finish. I really, really like the slotted rotors back there. Huge, huge six piston calipers. This thing is bigger than my shoe. I really, really like that Dodge is using this 20-inch wheel because it's really stylish. I think it really just sets the car off. There it is. You see this at a light next to you, don't race it. That means this is a Hellcat, 707 horsepower. Let's continue our way down the side. I really like the retro look of the side mirrors. This whole area right here just to me screams Dodge Challenger of the past. They really got the lines down perfect. Now, if you look at this one, this owner actually, it's kind of cool. He took the Hellcat logo and he had some vinyl work done and actually put it, because that's probably one of my biggest complaints about this car is that the side is sort of like blocked very slab-sided. This kind of cuts it up a little bit, gives it a little distinct look, and it's going to stand out when you're going down the street. It gives it a nice little evil look to it. I'm really, really loving that Dodge is doing stuff like this. It's giving that old gas door look, the way it opens. It says fuel. That those letters scream back to 1970. It really has that nice touch. This is another favorite of mine. I really like what Dodge did with this kick-up rear spoiler. Just large enough. I like the way it's flat black. And besides the front, this right here, I don't know. It just does something to me. I love what Dodge is doing with their LED lighting. And I like the way it's a piano black with the wonderful Dodge logo. You got your SRT up here. If there's something that I could add, how about take the SRT off and put a nice Hellcat logo there? I think Dodge missed this point on that one. Especially, this is probably the part of the car that a lot of the cars around you are going to see once you hit that gas pedal at a stoplight. But I like the way Dodge finish it off real simple, no crazy bulky diffuser, very simple, and you got your dual exhaust outlets on both sides. But anyways, like I said, I promise you the heart of the beast. Let's go check out the heart of this Hellcat. Let's go ahead. All right, there's the heart of the Hellcat. This thing is massive. You can see how they had to change out the hood. There is your supercharged 707 horsepower. I like the way they put the Hellcat logo with the SRT in there. You could see from underneath a functional air scoop. See where my hand's going? Air's coming in, heat's going out. Very clean, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy that we live in a day where you could walk off a showroom floor with this under a warranty. 707 horsepower with a warranty. I don't think anybody expected this. Probably the Dodge brothers who started the Dodge company didn't even expect it. But this is the heart of the beast. One place I want to take you is inside because I think you're going to be surprised by what Dodge has done inside there. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, guys, like I promised, inside this Dodge Hellcat, it reminds me a little bit about the Corvette. Now, I know you're probably saying, what are you talking about? That's a two-seat sports car. The reason why I bring up the Corvette is because I really feel that Dodge has done some homework with making the interior of these cars a little nicer. Check out these seats. It's a wonderful Alcantara with Napa leather. I really like the perforated center, and I love the leather on the outsides, especially here, because that's where your leg's going to rub every time you get in and out, and that means it's going to take good wear. I really, really love the navigation. Now, if you're not familiar with these Hellcats, with the navigation, you're going to have all sorts of goodies with adjusting things for the track, for the street. It's really wonderful what Dodge is doing. And then here, now I'm in love. When I opened up the door of this car, I thought for sure I was going to see an automatic. Here is our 6-speed manual transmission. Now, I'll be honest, the throws are not very short. Very long throws compared to, say, something like a Camaro ZL1. It is crisp, and they do engage nice, but the throws are long. My other biggest complaint is going to be my left foot right now is crying. I have the clutch pedal down. It is extremely heavy. Now, I know you're probably saying, well, duh, it's 707 horsepower. I get it. There's got to be something that they could do. These engineers are smart. They got 707 horsepower to be streetable. I think if they made the clutch pedal just a little bit lighter, it'd be that much better for everyday driving. Where they did miss the mark, I'll be honest with you, is this dash. Now, it is very soft touch. I'm not digging the finish on it, though. It has this like leather look to it. It looks like it's out of my mom's old Buick station wagon or something. I'm not digging that. I'm also not really in love with this. I don't know if you want to call it a faux carbon fiber or a faux engine turned metal look. I'm not really digging it. And obviously, for this car to come in, remember originally brand new, we're looking at about $68,000. They did have to cut corners somewhere, and you could see in the interior more so than say compared to a Mustang where they cut the corners. I do like though the gauges on it. It's kind of cool. Um, Maybe I would get sick of it. I don't know, but it's got the old-fashioned analog uh, tach and speedometer, and it really looks like it's from a 1970 Challenger, so that's really cool. Other than that, the interior is nice. There's Alcantara on the door. It's got a Harman Kardon system. It's got the SRT logos everywhere. I just know that this is a place where they could have done a little bit more, but for what it is, hey, it's what's under the hood that matters, right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And like I told you before, I think as the next couple years go by, you're going to see the values of these depreciate, especially with the Demon out there, and that's when it's going to become time to go snatch one up, because and I'll be the first to tell you if you don't, these will eventually hit that depreciation basement and they will go back up because they are a special, unique vehicle. But if these are the types of cars that you want to see, leave a comment in the comment section. Check out Raity's Rides on my Instagram. You could go to raitiesrides.com and send me a message directly there. I really, really appreciate my current subscribers, my current viewers. If you have not hit subscribe yet, go ahead and hit that button. I guarantee you it's worth coming back for more, all new content on a daily basis. And like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.